So now we're going to try some dialogue situations. We're going to do a couple of these. The first one is going to be a student-initiated situation. I will read the situation as the teacher would the day of the exam. I will be doing the first situation here with Kaylee Kohlbrenner, who is a student in one of my Italian classes. I will read the situation, and then when Kaylee feels comfortable, she begins because it is a student-initiated conversation. So here it is. I am your friend. We are hungry. We discuss what to do about eating. And you start the conversation, Kaylee, when you feel comfortable.
Okay. Ciao, ho molto fame. Dove possiamo mangiare?
Vorrei andare al ristorante, ma a che ora potremmo andare?
Posso guidare dopo scuola. Possiamo incontrarci alle 4?
Sì, le 4 è perfetto. E quale ristorante preferisci?
Preferisco il ristorante Stella Luna perché la pizza è molto buona.
Mi piace la pizza. Sai se hanno il gelato alla vaniglia?
Sì, ma io preferisco il gelato al cioccolato. Posso pagare io perché ho un buon lavoro.
Oh, grazie molto. Pagherò io la prossima volta.
No, non devi. Voglio pagare la cena.
Beh, grazie mille. Telefonami quando esci.
Sì.
Ciao.
Ciao.
So we just completed a student-initiated situation, and now we're going to try a teacher-initiated one. I'm going to be working on this dialogue with Matt Zibiak, who is a student in my Italian class here at Tappan Zee High School. Ciao, Matt.
Ciao.
I'm going to read you the dialogue situation, and this is a teacher-initiated situation, so I will be starting it, but I'll give you a second to think about the conversation. You'll notice maybe as we're going through it that I will be checking you off, and as your teacher will, the day of the exam, all right, giving you either 2 points or 1 point or no points for non-utterance, okay? I do this with all the students. I did it with Kaylee, and I'll be doing it later with Jen in her conversation. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm a travel agent in Italy, and we are going to discuss your plans for a short trip. I'll start the conversation.
Okay.
All right? Ready?
Yes.
Ok. Buongiorno. Come posso aiutarla?
Buongiorno. Vorrei andare in vacanza. Devo visitare la mia famiglia in Francia.
Benissimo. E quando desidera partire, signore?
Vorrei partire al 1 giugno perché l'anno scolastico è finito.
D'accordo. E dove vuole andare in Francia e per quanti giorni?
Voglio andare a Parigi per 4 giorni e poi prendere un treno al sud per un giorno.
Benissimo. E quante persone viaggeranno con lei?
Al momento da solo, però potrebbe cambiare se viene mia sorella.
Ah, d'accordo. Va bene, c'è un volo che parte il 1 giugno alle 7 di mattina e un secondo volo che parte alle 10. Quale preferisce?
Preferisco il volo alle 10. In quale classe viaggerò?
Lei può scegliere, la turistica costa 200 euro e la prima classe costa 500 euro.
Preferisco la prima classe perché il prezzo non è importante. Ecco la mia carta da credito.
Ah, grazie signore e faccia buon viaggio.
Grazie.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.
So I hope now that those two dialogues give you a better idea of what you can expect and what's expected of you on the day of the exam. And we will be looking at or doing another dialogue a little bit later on in the program. But right now, I have a list here of some useful phrases, and throughout the program I'll be showing you some lists. We'll go through some of the statements, some of the useful phrases, and the rest of them will be available on the website that we talked about before. As you go through and think about what you want to say in your dialogues, all right, some of these phrases can be used in various different situations. So it might be a good idea for you to review them and commit them to memory before the day of the exam. They'll really help you out. Okay, for example, if you get a situation where you have to talk about a party, or you need to talk about, or somebody asks you about something you did last weekend, you might want to remember phrases like mi sono divertito, o è stato molto divertente. All right, and again, as I said, these can be used in different situations and you can elaborate on them, but they're a little bit like springboards from which you can start your conversation. If you instead get a situation where you have to talk about a problem you had or a concern you have, ho un problema, ho bisogno di aiuto. All right, you're asking for help. And then from there, you have other words here that will help you start conversations about the problem that you have. Okay, and as I said, a lot of these are available on the website that you can go back and refer to.